Last week we met 3 intrepid Salvationists as they prepared to embark on the trip of a lifetime, to spend a week living life as a Salvation Army missionary in countries that rely on self-denial money to survive. Sydney Salvationist Tabitha Petherbridge revealed her desire to spread the gospel.
I just want to show them my personality, my love for God.
Melbourne soldier Rod Reeve predicted that the going would be tough.
We live in relative luxury, very comfortable environment, and I suspect it won't be quite like that over in India.
And New Zealand-born salvo Brad Christopher had no idea what he was getting himself in for.
I'm not really sure what to expect, really.
We follow them now as their self-denial mission begins. Most people come to the Indonesian island of Bali to relax, shop or party. But Tabitha Petherbridge has other plans.
Pleased to meet you. Yes.
The Sydney Congress Hall Salvationist will be spending a week at the Salvation Army's Enoggera Girls' Home in Denpasar, the capital of Bali. Her arrival has the girls buzzing with excitement.
I was just so overwhelmed by these girls. I've never had so many people welcome me before through singing and just being so open and waving and smiling at me. It was like really overwhelming and really, really touching.
But Tabitha's accommodation isn't quite what she's used to.
Wash yourself. When I walked into the bathroom and there's no shower, that's different. Fair enough. Okay. And why do they come here?
The family cannot support their education, or they can supply them adequate food. Some of the girls came from Ambon, part of Indonesia that's still in conflict.
And so they come here because there's still war going on and it's safer here?
Yep.
It's a waiting game for the leaders of the Philippines territory in Manila, where New Zealand-born Salvationist Brad Christopher's plane has been delayed. After meeting his hosts, Brad's told to keep his eyes open for kids living on the streets as he travels to his accommodation. They're the kids he's going to be working closely with during his time here.
They're made to beg from their parents. Most of them are made to beg by their parents. It made me sad. Yeah, it made me sad. I imagine it being very tough, and they've got to fight to get what they need. I imagine some of them would be abused verbally. Well, I suppose they're all abused verbally. And what makes me saddest is when I think about how they would be being abused in other ways.
Melbourne Salvationist Rod Reeve also arrives at night to the southwestern Indian province of Kerala.
Walking out the door and seeing a sea of faces, very unfamiliar faces, and nobody who I recognised. And I guess to then spy a Salvation Army uniform was an immediate recognition for me, saying, here's somebody like-minded, like interests, all of those things, where Salvationists together, it doesn't matter where you are in the world. And that was nice.
In the car, Captain Roy Joseph briefs Rod on his assignment. He'll be living and working at the Salvation Army's leprosarium.
We have 38 patients, inmates, as the lepers there. Lepers.
Oh, okay, yes.
Yeah.
You said there's a leprosarium.
Leprosarium.
Yes.
Actually, we have...
From my understanding in chatting with the captain, there is little or no government support for the program, and so it's vital that Salvationists get behind the self-denial appeal to be able to provide in a practical way support for such a program as this.
He's a little apprehensive as he's shown his room.
And this is home. This is home. Thank you indeed. Thank you, Captain. When I was told that I was coming to a leprosarium, I guess my mind thought, well, what's involved there? I guess we've all heard and read about lepers. We have an understanding of the way people view them in society. I see it as a real opportunity. I guess with a little anxiety maybe of unfamiliar territory.
Rod, Tabitha and Brad are finding out that although life on the other side of the world is very different, the love and acceptance of the Salvation Army is the same. We are part of an international movement that loves and cares for millions of people in 111 countries around the world. Join these three Salvationists next week as they discover the Army's extreme need for financial resources. The Army needs our help, so spend this week in prayer and reflection on the self-denial appeal and think about what the appeal means to you.
Hi, I'm Rod Reeve, and my experiences in India have really opened my eyes to the need for sacrificial giving to the self-denial appeal. Please give as much as you can. Your gift will make a difference.